Rangel enjoys a deal that's raising some questions, causing some outrage out there. Let's go to Mary Snow. She's in New York working the story for us. Congressman Rangel, who's not a shy guy at all, he's angry about this report.
Yeah, and Wolf, he had a rather unusual news conference today here in Harlem or outside of his apartment. He is defending the fact that he has 4 apartments in this Harlem building. But, you know, some people here in Harlem say it is unfair that he has several apartments when they're struggling to find affordable housing. New York Democratic Congressman Charles Rangel facing reporters outside his Harlem home after a front-page story on the New York Times raised questions about the fact he has 4 rent-stabilized apartments in the building.
I'm not apologizing to anyone for that.
The powerful New York Democrat who chairs the House Ways and Means Committee lashed out at the New York Times story, poking holes in one inconsistency, that he lived in a penthouse when there is none. But it didn't quell questions about having 4 units at a time when the number of rent-stabilized apartments in New York are dwindling as landlords push to charge higher rates. Rangel says he uses one of those units as an office and not a residence. He says he'll need to check whether there's an issue with that unit, but says,
I've done nothing illegal, and I have not negotiated a separate contract with the landlord.
The topic is so heated that Harlem resident Lance Smith disrupted Rangel's press conference at one point.
Does it constitute you receiving a gift, a special privilege from the landlord that the landlord has not afforded to any other tenant?
Rangel says he has not accepted any gifts, adding he wouldn't recognize the landlord if he saw him. The company that owns the building, Olnick Organization, declined comment beyond a spokeswoman saying this is a private matter for the Olnick Organization and Mr. Rangel to evaluate. We asked Rangel about the fact that an owner of that real estate company contributed $2,000 to Rangel's campaign in 2004.
This year I've raised $5 million, so I would not be able to find that $2,000 check.
One watchdog group says while Rangel may not have done anything illegal, it could pose problems for him.
There's both an appearance problem, but there's a bottom line problem here that he may have gotten a sweetheart deal.
And Wolf, Congressman Rangel does say, though, that one of these units that he is using for a campaign office, he was asked what happens if there is an issue with this particular apartment. He said he will find another office if that is the case, and said he is looking into it right now. Wolf?
Could he be facing, Mary, a legal problem?
You know, I talked to some real estate attorneys who say it's really not illegal to have more than one rent-stabilized apartment, but they say it is very unusual. And as we've heard, there is many people here in Harlem. There are many people here in Harlem who are saying it really is a matter of whether or not it's fair.
Mary Snow is in Harlem working the story for us. Mary, good work as usual.
Would you still seriously favor a draft in this country?
You bet your life, and underscore serious. There's no question in my mind.